Good morning. Happy Monday. Today, my presentation on what to do for week 5 is brought to you by Starbucks. My Trenta iced coffee. Need a nice big coffee for my day. Anyway, so far so good for the most part. I wanted to just have you take a look at week 5. There's going to be a lot going on this week, so I suggest getting started early. But there's lots of interesting stuff. Lots of interesting stuff. We're going over addiction and schizophrenia. So you can see the normal PowerPoints, some lecture notes. I have a handout about different things in schizophrenia that you really should look at. It breaks down some of the stuff you need for the case study. Some stuff about addiction. I interviewed the son of one of my previous students in an online class, this guy named Rahim, really awesome guy. Anyway, I attached the interview there, and you can watch my interview with him and him talk about his experience struggling with alcohol addiction. You can see the simulations of schizophrenia. This is a really interesting thing to watch. If you get the chance, I really suggest this. It's about schizophrenia and about how people suffering from schizophrenia, what it would be like to experience that. It almost puts you in the, it's like a simulation where you kind of hear the sights and sounds and what it would be like to experience that. Also, some very interesting information about schizophrenia. Then the quiz, which I believe I made 25 questions this time. 2 case study assignments. I believe this time, well, this one's a little different, the schizophrenia case study. As you're going to see, I'm going to want you to watch a video where there's 4 patients with schizophrenia and pick one of the patients that you listen to. List the symptoms that they're experiencing, example of when you saw the symptoms, then state overall whether the symptoms are positive, negative, or both. Now, you really have to do the reading to do this correctly because positive doesn't mean good and negative doesn't mean bad. So I'm going to give you the chance to figure out what I mean by that. But don't think, oh, the positive means a good symptom and negative means a bad symptom. There's other meanings for that. So make sure that you understand that. Okay, I'm going to go back. So the movie paper now is let me go back to the discussion boards. Schizophrenia discussion board this week. I want you to respond to at least 2 videos or articles about that you saw for the week and just talk about what you found interesting. Pick 2 different things that you found interesting. So talk about that. And then the addiction discussion board. I want you to answer about what social cultural factors cause and perpetuate addiction. So I'm going to have you watch this little joke video by Jim Gaffigan that I thought was funny. You can make your own judgments on humor. But, and discuss what societal factors you think influence addiction as it starts off, when one becomes addicted, and the tendency to relapse. I think I'd have to double check on that page 313. Let me know if that's incorrect, but because we used to use a different book and I'm not sure if I changed it, so I'll have to go back and double check on that. But one way or the other, discussing the societal and cultural factors that you believe perpetuate addiction. Okay. Very important now is the final movie paper. What you're going to do, it's due August 10th, so it must be done by August 10th. You're going to submit it here, and there's a submission. You're going to submit your paper, okay? For you, it'll be like a place where you can just upload it, I assume. It's a little different on my end. I forgot to change it to student view. So you'll submit your paper there. Through Turnitin, there should just be, you don't have to sign into a special Turnitin website. You just click there. There should be a submission inbox. Make sure I can open it, okay? If I can't, I'll let you know as soon as possible. I put all the information I think that I've given you about the movie paper. Here's the instructions. Here's a rubric. Here's a sample movie paper. Here's stuff to help you with APA citation because it should be in APA format. If I told you that your article wasn't approved, I want to get a new one. I told a few people, you're going to get a 0 on the proposal because it wasn't the type of article or it wasn't exactly what I wanted or I couldn't access it. Please, please, please send me a new one so I can give you credit for that. I wasn't going to give you a 0 forever if I told you that, but if you don't send me a new one, that 0 is going to stick. So check in on that. And if you have questions, you know how to reach me, mharwin@bergen.edu or professorharwin@gmail.com. A lot going on this week, so make sure you're on top of it, okay? But it's really interesting stuff. So I hope you're enjoying everything so far. And all right, I guess that's it. And again, if you need me, you know where to find me. Take care.